Yo, it's Jesse. We got a job. We gotta hurry up and get this machine on over here. I'll show you shortly. We're gonna have to get it running real quick. You have to get this because well, it's a small back road, but I opened the windows up so that way some of the dust would fly out because the pollen count's like super high. So we're gonna let this thing warm up while we get the change going. So it's supposed to be like 82 today, so I'll show you what we got shortly. So we'll get this out of the way, then we'll get to mulching. This job right here, customers watching, which we'll show you in a little bit. What we got going. We're on a backside of it's like a field for right now, but it's also behind a pond dam as well. I can get a bunch of this as well. It'd make life a lot easier. But he tried with his tractor, and it just got to the point where he said he was repairing his tractor tires. So it just kind of one of those things you just kind of bite the bullet, and it's probably about 2 years of growth. Take care of the customer, and it's probably going to get a little hairy on the pond dam side, but we're going to try to keep on rolling. And we'll probably, like, if we get enough time, they told me to go ahead and plan for 2 days, just because it's on the pond dam side. side here. Get this right here. Rapid repairs. That way the lawnmower don't have any thorns in it. Got this lower side. Huh. I wonder where that goes. Oh yeah. So he's gonna go get us something to cut with, so I'm gonna have to pull it over there to the front. So it's probably why my tripods don't last. Keep stamping on them. Probably this side. Got my cookies. I guess I can snack on my cookies now. I tried to use the mulcher, but it's dead, stopped it in its tracks. So I mean, I instantly turned it down and then hit the hydraulic turn off, so that way we don't bust the pump. Trying to drag it. Yeah, there we go. Drag it. I have no idea where I'm going. So, because I don't want to get it any lower because it's going to get up under the tire. So he's going to cut it off, and luckily it didn't crisscross or like barbed wire where it just cross hatches and stuff and it crosses over. It's what tightens it up. So, but we should be good. I know he's close. Yeah, there he is. But yeah, we'll get this cut off and we'll see what we come up with. Hopefully it'll. See what we can't do. Alright, so I don't know if you can see it or not, but right all there, there's a pretty good bit of, yeah, you can see it right all in there next to the little Ranger. We wrapped up a pretty good bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to push this. As I told him, I think I can have this pushed on this side right here to lunch. It's already 11:05. So I'm just gonna get back in here and start pushing, and I'm gonna stay off that lower side as much as I can, because I was told her ex-husband was a logger, and that's probably where most of his stuff ended up, because there's a bunch of tires on this lower side. So, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and keep pushing this, and that way I can keep on the rolling. So hopefully I'll have this done by lunch on this side, and then we'll start on the upper side, which is the smallest part spot of what we're needing done. So it's pretty not level, but it's a nice slope, so it's a lot better than this, even though they had a dozer on it. But some people can't do a good job at dozer work, so I think I'm gonna try to get me one soon if I can afford it. Working full-time and trying to do this on the side now, since everybody and their grandma's into it, but we just trying to hang in there best way we can. So let's keep on riding. this so I don't fall. Here, let me get out. All right. We got her most of it done by lunch. That was my goal for this side. Other side's shorter, but we're right at the drain. He's got a beaver over here chewing some of these trees up. Got a few scragglies here. Let's go back and hit for a few minutes. But it's pretty steep. It goes steeper up on the pond dam. But a lot of rocks. Yeah. So what we got, we're gonna go eat lunch real quick and then we'll be back to knock that other side out over here. There's a few push-up piles from a dozer. So we'll have to clean around them. got in here best I could, but it's really super steep right here. I started sliding. You'll start going, you'll start sliding down. Right here is a washout. There's a washout right here, but it dips in like a little V. But the problem is there's a big pile of stuff right here. I was afraid to try to get down in there and I can't get out, or like I'm stuck somewhere where I'm spinning, or I fall in a hole and I'm sitting here spinning and I can't turn or twist or drive forward or backwards. So I got this little twig that right there is bothering me bad. So I pushed a bunch of like roots and all on top of these big dirt piles and rock piles. There's a pile there, there's a pile there, and then there's one right there. And I tried to snake in on the backside, but there's nothing but rock. A dozer would have done pretty good. Let's see. There we go. Would have done a lot better, but I just don't understand how if you had a bit. I think they said he had like a D4 or D5 up here. That was plenty enough. I don't understand what they was doing. If it was they paid their money and then like, oh, we'll be back when they never finish it, which I see that a lot. But I'm gonna go ahead and try to get on this backside and see if I can't at least knock it down, and then the dozer can come in there and slick up all the rocks and all that stuff. And the drainage it's so wet right there, it's pretty rough. So I'm fixing to go at an angle, try to mulch some of that up right there to kind of clean that up, and then hit this little pile, and then maybe go down here somewhere. There's a few spots over here where I gotta get. But other than that, I don't know what else to do. So we'll see what we can get. that lower end in a few minutes. Once I get this done, then it'll just take us a couple swipes and we'll be done. But we'll catch you on the flip. Machine's getting pretty warm, so definitely got to wash it. Wow. I went ahead and cleaned up some of the spurs that he had, probably about 4 inches hanging out. So let's I'm gonna take a few pictures right here, and then we'll walk down there towards the end and then get some more pictures, and we'll talk about it as well. So this is what we got. All right, so this is the lower end. It's pretty messy and chunky. Really wasn't able to get too much because of the piles. So a bunch of dirt piles, but we did what we could do. So bunch of dirt piles, so I just kind of cleaned and pushed. Bunch of rocks, but he said he can do the rest. He's super happy. All right, so that's what we got. Looks pretty slick. Just kind of went up there and kind of threw some in a pile. So I'm gonna mulch it real quick, and I'm gonna load up and head on to the house. And sucker's got 33 303.9 hours on this pile. So I remember when I got this thing at right around 24 and a half or 2400 and hours on it. So it's been pretty good. So we got a good clean finish. He's beyond happy, so we fix to get paid and roll out. Well, if you could like and subscribe, see you on the next one.